Well, Iran's currency has collapsed. What do we know? There are massive anti government protests happening in Iran right now. Government information के according almost 2,000 people have died. People are flocking to Bitcoin because currency पूरी devalue हो गई है. And अब Donald Trump ने बोला है कि keep protesting, we are sending help. इंडिया ने भी ये बोला है कि उनके सारे सिटीजन्स को ईरान से बाहर निकल जाने के लिए. So,
Mhm.
how will all of this affect the global markets and how will all of this affect the crypto markets? We'll be unpacking this and a lot more. I have Narkundi with me, I have Crypto Daddy with me. Welcome back and let's go. All right, guys. Narkundi, you wanted to say something
Guys,
first.
प्लीज सब्सक्राइब करो यार. क्या है, एपिसोड 51 आ गया है. लाइक 90% ऑफ व्यूज आर कमिंग फ्रॉम नॉन सब्सक्राइबर्स. तो देख रहे हो, रिपीट कर रहे हो यार. एक और काम कर लो. कुछ नहीं होता है. काम की इन्फॉर्मेशन दे रहे हैं. डूम स्क्रोलिंग से बेटर है ये सब.
Wow. So you're gonna shame people subscribing now.
Now we're going to
जब
make
तक
people
वो ये
subscribe
सब्सक्राइब नहीं
with
करेगा.
our passive aggressive behavior.
लाइक
Yes.
क्या है यार.
All
ये लो,
right.
चलो, ये पोलाइटली डाल दिया.
Okay, fine. Chalo, let's talk about Iran today because I know you guys have been following this and this has like major sort of geopolitical and financial implications for the global economy. So first of all, let me just start by saying कि ये पहले revolt नहीं है, right? Why this
No.
is significant? इससे पहले 1999 में हुआ था, फिर उसके बाद 2009 में हुआ, फिर 2022 में हुआ और अब 2025-2026 में ये फोर्थ रिवोल्ट है. पहले जो तीनों रिवोल्ट थे दोज वर ऑल सोशल एंड करप्शन रिलेटेड गवर्नमेंट फंक्शनिंग ये सब पे. दिस वन इज प्योरली इकोनॉमिक, यानी लोगों की हालत बहुत ख़राब है और उसकी वजह से वो रिवोल्ट कर रहे हैं. सो क्या हुआ है ईरान में? उनकी सबसे पहले तो ईरान में हाइपर इन्फ्लेशन है, उन पे इतने सैंक्शंस लगे हुए हैं कि द कंट्री इज इन अ स्टेट ऑफ हाइपर इन्फ्लेशन. जो ओवरऑल इन्फ्लेशन है दैट इज अबाउट 50%, राइट? फूड इन्फ्लेशन इज एट 70%. इरानियन रियाल का प्राइस $1 is 1.47 million रियाल. So I mean you can see there's a 90% devaluation since 2018. उनके यहाँ हाउसिंग कॉस्ट जो है वो हर साल 35 to 40% बढ़ रही है ईयर ऑन ईयर, राइट? अभी रिसेंटली में उन्होंने एक बजट निकाला था. बजट में दे प्रपोज टू इंक्रीज टैक्स. वो जो टैक्स हैं इट लाइक दैट इंक्लूड्स लाइक income tax, VAT, etc., they become almost 40 to 57% of a household's income. तो ये सब चीजें जो हैं लाइक ये बैड बजट और ये हाइपर इन्फ्लेशन, और जिस दिन इरानियन करेंसी डिवैल्यू हुई उस दिन से लोग जो हैं ट्रेडर सबसे पहले आए कि यार वी नीड टू प्रोटेस्ट, एंड वहां से ये पूरा एकदम से आग लग गई. नरकुंडी, लेट्स स्टार्ट विथ यू कि यार अगर तू हिस्टोरिकली देखे ये सब जो प्रोटेस्ट हुए हैं इनका पुराने टाइम पे जो वॉर हुई थी, इनकी अभी 7 डे वॉर, ये सब का मार्केट्स पे क्या असर पड़ा?
सो सी, जब भी मेन जो एक एस्केलेशन हुआ था, आई मीन विच वाज इन जैन 2020. It was for assassination of one of the IGRC generals, Soleimani strike करके उसको बोलते हैं. Now, immediately in the 48-hour window after that strike, prices jump हुई थी. BTC jumped 5%, gold jumped almost 2%, crude oil obviously jumped more than 4% because Iran is an exporter of oil, and stock market S&P went down 1%. तो to say कि ईरान पे अगर कुछ होता है, does that impact other things like you said, like geopolitical, financial crisis? Yes, impact पड़ता है इनसे काफ़ी. Now Iran has previously threatened कि Strait of Hormuz भी close कर सकते हैं, which means 20 to 25% of oil flow बंद हो जाएगा. But that would be seen as a major red flag not only for US but also among the other trading partners like China, so who are all energy dependent. So to exercise that threat is a different level. I don't think that would be there. But if that happens, then obviously oil pe asar padta hai. Now, okay, can you see this dashboard?
Yeah.
So Iranian रियाल जो है 5 साल में इट्स डिवैल्यूड मोर देन 300%. उससे क्या हो रहा है कि जो लोकल जो करेंसी है उस पर ऑब्वियसली ट्रस्ट कम रह जाता है. एंड सेम अर्जेंटीना में भी हुआ था कि जो ऑफिशियल सेंट्रल बैंक की तरफ से जो एक्सचेंज आ रहे, नोबडी ट्रेड्स एट दैट. So actual का जो currency देनी पड़ी, it's much higher. Same is happening with Iranians who want to buy BTC. It's trading for 8 to 15% premium than what BTC prices are. Now जो पहले के जो हुए थे incidents, so this one it tracks P2P BTC volume in Iran and compares it to an instability index. So if index is at 100, मतलब कि it was at peak unrest, which was the September 2020. So, what happened? Yeah, which was the social unrest that happened. So उस टाइम पे भी what happened to my charts?
Yes.
Gemini. Okay, yeah, so 2022 में भी जब ये हुआ था, उस टाइम पे भी peer-to-peer BTC volume spike, which means that people are opting for safer havens like BTC and exchanging because again currency में value कम होती आ रही है. And obviously since 2022 and now sanctions बढ़ते गए and I think this means that safe havens की तरफ जाएगा. So already spoke about Jan 2020 में क्या हुआ था. 48 hours after the strike, gold spiked, BTC spiked, oil spiked, and equity से थोड़ा सा पैसा गया. Now main thing what I'm seeing is the official Iran inflation rate, which is like almost 40-45% पे लोग बता रहे हैं. If you compare that to BTC prices, वो भी inflation rate जैसे बढ़ते आ रहे हैं, BTC की भी value बढ़ती जा रही है. BTC demand ज़्यादा बढ़ते जा रही है in Iranian riyals, which kind of tells me that okay, अगर currency पे नहीं लोग को भरोसा है, then where do they go? They're going to opt for parking their money somewhere. Like even in Lebanon, same हुआ है कि Lebanese banks में लोग की savings have been locked. They've been given like a monthly or weekly quota of sorts, which is negligible. So they're forced to save literally money for themselves in their houses. And I think obviously whoever's going for that sort of measure will look at alternatives and digital assets. So whatever premium you have to pay to get your money out from reals into crypto assets like BTC or ETH or wherever you might think, उस पे I think काफी असर पड़ेगा. And it really depends now if there's an escalation from US side, yes or no, and what Iran does in exchange. I think उससे काफी असर पड़ सकता है markets पे.
Got it. So one of the things that I was also reading is Iran mein 5 of their major banks have collapsed, right? Almost or at the brink of collapsing. उसमें जो सबसे बड़ा बैंक है that is the SIPA bank, and the SIPA bank is the primary bank for salaries and stuff to all the IRGC Iranian military के लिए. So once that collapses, these salaries and all won't be able to go out, and then obviously I'm guessing कि they will also not be on the streets protecting these from these protests and etc. ये भी एक चीज है.
And the central bank governor था, I think he also resigned 2025 में after 3 years or something. Like obviously hyperinflation is so he also kind of gave up and he was whether he was ousted we don't know, but yeah, that's also happened.
And one other thing I was very interesting कि why people are protesting, like अगर country में like बहुत ज़्यादा sort of लोग एजुकेटेड नहीं होते या ऐसा होता तो फिर भी वो कम पैसे में या उनके पास हाँ सर्वाइव कर जाते, राइट. पर ईरान में एक बहुत ही क्रेजी चीज़ है जो आई एम श्योर कि लोगों को नहीं पता है, या बहुत सारे लोग जो टीवी पे सिर्फ देखते हैं कि ईरान बाबा उनको नहीं पता कि ईरान हैज लाइक सम ऑफ द हाईएस्ट लिटरेसी रेट्स इन द वर्ल्ड. तो उनकी जो 15 to 24 या 15 to 30 की एज की पॉपुलेशन है उसमें 99% लिटरेसी है. मेल एंड फीमेल बोथ इंडिविजुअली भी 99% लिटरेसी है. सो दैट इज लाइक अ बिग थिंग फॉर देम कि और यूथ के पास एम्प्लॉयमेंट नहीं है. ऑलमोस्ट ओवर 19% ऑफ the youth in the country are unemployed. So that is why also कि इतने protest हो रहे हैं economic conditions को लेके. Now Crypto Daddy, like how do you see this playing out and how will it affect the markets? What do you think?
Yeah, for Iran, it's a very tricky situation, right? तो हम जैसे कल ट्रम्प ने बोला कि कीप प्रोटेस्टिंग, कि होल्ड द नेम्स ऑफ पीपल हु हैव रॉन्ग्ड यू एंड हेल्प इज कमिंग। कहने को तो बहुत आसान है, you can simply say that, but what you need to understand is के uh, two things that we need to see. First, Iran is oil rich, right? So of course it needs freedom and help by US, as we know. Right? What happened in Afghanistan, what happened in Iraq, I mean, वो Syria, ये सारे situation, Venezuela भी हम देख रहे हैं. So it's pretty much, so in theory it looks pretty much the same. Okay, yes, it can send their troops to help the Iranians out, get the dictator out, get democracy, and help the people out. The story is very similar to what we've seen 100 times before. But the problem with Iran is that it has to do with its geological location, right? It's where it's located, its sheer size. It's not a small country like Venezuela, right? It's massive in size. It's not going to be a small operation कि आप घुसे आपने खुमैनी को उठा लिया और काम हो गया. इतना आसान है नहीं वहाँ पे, ठीक है? Plus their military is pretty strong comparative to anybody else जिन्हों पे इन्होंने पहले अटैक किया. And then then coming back to the oil and everything, they actually have access to stopping the Strait of Hormuz, right? So, and hota kya hai ki when war is happening, right, you want to keep your inflations as low as possible ताकि आप war को continue कर सके. लेकिन अगर oil Iran रोक देता है तो उसका direct effect होता है war के spending के ऊपर. Inflation बढ़ जाती है, war spending में मसला हो जाता है. Now the interesting part is कि अगर ईरान स्ट्रेट ऑफ हॉर्मुज बंद करता है और वो जो 25 to 30% ऑफ ऑयल मूव होना बंद हो जाता है, in comparison, at the same time he's taken over Venezuela, right? And he's sort of created a backup कि अगर उधर से ऑयल बंद होता है तो I know where to pump the oil from, right?
But does Venezuela have the infrastructure to pump?
Outdated.
We don't know, right? We don't know. It's outdated infrastructure, but
Subnationalized
so I know Exxon and other companies that are already there who've been quietly working, and they are probably ready to push the oil. I don't know, maybe, but at the same time, उससे मार्केट को क्या फर्क पड़ता है? देखो 2023 में जब इजराइल ने अटैक किया था ईरान को, right? It was in the like in the middle of the night. Nobody was ready for it, and it happened. And market reacted to that as it was something that was a surprise. And so BTC at that point in time, if you look at all the previous rewards in Iran and all those things, uske comparatively in 2023 markets crashed. It crashed badly during the Iran-Israel attack. अगर हम यही स्ट्रैटेजी लेके सोचें कि यार उस टाइम पे भी तो अटैक हुआ था, उस टाइम पे भी तो पैसे लोगों को निकाल के सेफ हेवन एसेट्स में डालने थे, तो उस टाइम पे भी बीटीसी चढ़ना चाहिए था. Why did it not go up at that point in time, right? But it was so quick that even the Iranians didn't have the chance to sort of move the money into BTC. वो थोड़े अरसे बाद maybe they moved in, but at that point in time BTC took a hit. Right now, if you look at BTC pricing, all of this is so planned. Everybody knows what's going to happen. Everybody is looking at Iran कि हाँ यार अभी तो attack होगा, BTC का price. People are going to move price on their valuation into either gold or BTC, like they did in Lebanon, because they couldn't even get out like dollars in Lebanon. वो $200 की उनकी monthly limit थी, तो उधर वो फंस गए थे. So now people are thinking कि यार ईरान में वो ना हो, तो they are moving everything into BTC, gold, ETH, silver, whatever. If you look at BTC chart currently, right? I was talking about a bearish divergence about 2 to 3 days ago, right?
Yeah.
All of this, if you look at that and you compare with the BTC chart today, BTC has actually broken out of its bearish divergence. BTC dominance has broken out of the bearish divergence. BTC dominance is actually creating a bull flag. So we are seeing a spike in the price of BTC. BTC has crossed 95K and it's actually sustaining there, which is a very good sign. Now, the question is, will US attack Iran, right? Because BTC price continue to move up if that war actually starts to take place, because that is where the Iranian money is going to move into BTC or gold. But the problem is, I don't see that happening. I mean, if you're watching the news, you see Saudi Arabia, Qatar, everybody stopped. They've all sort of made an alliance, and they've told US that you can't allow, they won't allow their airspace to attack Iran, right?
पिछली बार भी तो यही हुआ था, but they still attacked, right?
So Israel attacked.
एक और चीज है कि do people actually have money now left? जब Iranian currency इतनी collapse कर गई है कि people actually have the money left to
So
sort of
this is very
move
interesting.
to BTC?
I'll tell you what happened.
Yeah.
So Iran का एक बहुत it's like how it's marketed globally through your Western media and marketing is कि अगर लोग ईरान की बात करते हैं, अगर आप मूवीज में देखो तो ईरान दिखाया जाता है कि that's like a brown sandy city जिसमें मट्टी के घर है, Casablanca type के, and people are wearing those shuttlecock burqas and moving around, right? That is what people show Iran. But in the last couple of years, because जो ईरान की करेंसी डिवैल्यूएशन चल रही थी दबा के, उधर इंटरनली ईरान में लोगों ने जितना भी ट्रेडिंग चल रही थी, जितना भी पैसे की मूवमेंट चल रही थी, that was actually happening in dollar, not in Iranian currency.
Got it.
Right? And if anybody who knows an Iranian, they would tell you that Tehran is, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of businesses, it's the second city like Dubai. It's no different than Dubai, right? It's extremely well built. The infrastructure is really good, and उधर भी वही वाला हाल हुआ है जो एक जमाने में इंडिया में हुआ था कि because there were sanctions and because they had to do everything locally, so they were actually flourishing locally also. और वो सारा का सारा पैसा they actually moved into the US dollar in the last couple of years. तो आज भी लोगों के पास उधर पैसा है. They move money from Iran to the Middle Eastern countries where they're buying properties, where they're setting up businesses, where they're moving on to Europe, where they're setting up businesses. We know Iranians that they have a lot of money. They're moving that money out. जो remaining पैसा है, अब जब इस state में आ जाते हैं कि you don't know where the war is going to happen, how do they move the money out? When you don't have an option of moving money out, what is the next best use case? You have crypto, BTC, to move the money out. And that's what they're going to do. So it all depends on how this whole war scenario moves on. If it does proceed further, then I think we might see BTC spike further.
Yeah. Right. So SAB reports are Nirkundi, like I'm sure you've been following. You know that guy John Kirakao, right? That ex-CIA guy who जाता रहता है. So, yeah. So he was on he was on one of the podcasts and he was saying, "यार, I don't see कि कोई attack आ रहा है," and I'm not sure. Obviously, this is what he was saying, कि because someone told me कि we don't have any carriers near there for now, right now. Everything is focused everywhere else. Like अभी ईरान के पास हमने कुछ deploy नहीं किया हुआ है. तो यानी I don't know if that is true. He's like there's no attack coming, but let's see.
Things can change pretty quickly, man.
Pretty quickly, yeah. वो तो एक दिन में move करा देंगे वो, है ना. दूसरा एक और चीज था कि there are also unconfirmed reports कि the regime is talking to the United States पीछे में for either planning an exit or just planning some kind of like trying to negotiate. तो वो भी
I mean, there is a possibility. There was a news a couple of days ago that Khomeini had already planned a safe route to Russia. Yeah. So I mean, there was strong
we don't
possibility.
know. I mean, like who is the source that's putting it? What's their interest? Who's funding them? Like it's all
it's all in the air.
Up there. It's कुछ भी कोई भी डाल रहा है, so वो तो होना ही है.
And anyone, even for the people watching this, 15 people watching this, so anyone even watching other people put stuff on X and on everywhere, these people don't have confirmed sources. It's all either personal opinion or hearsay.
Yeah.
So it's either personal opinion or hearsay. So just take everything with a grain of salt, I guess.
From my understanding, let's suppose they do have a regime change discussion with the US, and the US does give them a safe haven out of Iran to Russia, and the regime does change. How does that affect the market? Well, the question is very simple. And in that case, the Iranians will not need to move their money out. Then the money stays in Iran. Then it doesn't go into risk assets.
Yeah, it's a thing. इसकी तो ईरान में भी एक चीज है ना.
वेनेजुएला का था कि stock market spike हो गई after the.
Exactly my point. Because then people look at it as a positive enforcement for the economy.
Yeah, ठीक है. And so let's see. Like previously, like Iraq, Afghanistan, ये सब like उसके बाद, I think the Trump policy is more like go in, quick job and get out. Not like, okay, we are here and, we'll stay for 4 years, 10 years, that hasn't obviously worked out. in US favor. So now it's like more
but
whatever you
the
call
quick
special ops,
policy will not.
whatever they do.
But that
Yeah,
those
that
quick
thing
operations are
was
not going to work in Iran. It's
in
not going to be
Iran.
that
That
easy.
is the problem.
Ah.
It's not going to be that easy, right? Unless you have the. So again, वही ना कि the Iranian regime did not anticipate कि जो sanctions हैं वो इतना इफेक्ट कर जाएंगे उनको, राइट? कि उनकी बैंक्स कोलैप्स कर जाएंगी और हाइपर इन्फ्लेशन आ जाएगा. दे वर स्टिल जैसे लास्ट ईयर का उनका ऑयल का जो डेटा है, दे एक्सपोर्टेड $60 billion वर्थ ऑफ ऑयल, राइट? Even with that, their banks are collapsing. And like I said ki introduction mein na ki jo one of the biggest bank, that is the SEPA bank, that actually jisse salaries jati hain IRGC walon ki, agar if that collapses, then the military is also like out, right? Ki theek hai, they might not just be like yaar ab to khatam hi ho gaya sab kuch, kya kare. So that
So
and in
IGRC is
that
not military, huh? IGRC is a
IRGC
parallel. Yeah, IRGC is like a
IRGC
parallel organization. So
They are
you
like
have
the Royal
military.
Guards or stuff, something like that.
yeah
Yeah, they
yeah
answer
Revolutionary
directly
Guard or
to
something like
Supreme Leader Khomeini. So they don't even answer to
that.
the government. So it's like a
yeah but
shadow unit of sorts, which
But again,
operates.
they would want some salaries and all to work, right? They're not like
हाँ,
working
चूल्हा तो
for.
सबका जलना है भाई.
Yeah. Yes.
And the fact that IRGC, so the Iranian police or the army, वो अगर वो उसमें भी बहुत सारे ऐसे हैं ना who are against the regime, but IRGC is very much for the regime. लेकिन अगर उनको भी पैसे नहीं मिल रहे, उनका भी घर नहीं चल रहा, तो eventually they also go against the regime
Yeah. So
unless they
in
are
that,
die-hard fans.
yeah, and in that case, it would be much easier for a quick operation. कि अगर आपकी पूरी public against है, आपकी military भी आपके against हो गई है, in that case, it would be very easy to depose the head of that state, like they did with Venezuela. पर अगर वो, that is what, like, मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि this is what it's playing towards, right? कि that is what these guys are trying.
Like
कि
internal
बिना
collapse than takeover.
इंटरनल
Yeah,
कोलैप्स रादर देन टेक ओवर, की वॉर में नहीं जाना, कुछ नहीं करना, ये सब नहीं, उसमें बहुत लोग मरते हैं. इंटरनली अगर रेवोल्यूशन होके कोलैप्स हो जाए, दैट इज द बेस्ट. देन यू गो इन, यू ऑब्वियसली, पर वो लाएंगे भी तो किसको, वो दैट गाय क्या नाम है, वो जो शाह का बेटा है, रिजा खान,
successor,
he
yeah,
won't
Reza
be
Khan.
accepted, man. He won't be accepted. People don't want to go from one dictator to another dictator, like, I don't think so. I mean, that would also be he would also be massively unpopular. So I'm guessing कि कोई कुछ होगा, डेमोक्रेसी लाइक इलेक्शन कराएंगे, बट लेट्स सी. ठीक है.
थोड़ा थोड़ा एक वो है, क्या बोलते हैं, very dangerous thing to say, but Iran's current
अरे नहीं बोल
state,
भाई.
right, and the downfall, अगर इस regime को change करते हैं, it also affects a lot of Middle Eastern countries, and not a lot of Middle Eastern countries want that also.
Yeah, obviously everyone is obviously all of them are US allies, and they wouldn't
Exactly.
want जैसे
I mean,
आज
Iran
हुआ.
has access to a port, it has oil, it already has developed cities, it is a very good competitor to a lot of the Middle Eastern countries.
Yeah, ठीक है. Let's see what market में क्या हो रहा है. So, yeah, Japanese yen जो है, it's sank to its lowest level versus the dollar in 18 months. I mean, yeah, we knew this would happen, so I'm guessing ki more rate hikes for Japan, right? Yeah, so 99% of advisors who already allocated crypto in client accounts plan to maintain or increase exposure in 2026. Not really surprising. Yeah, so Pakistan has signed a agreement with World Liberty Financial to explore using, I'm guessing, USD1 for cross-border payments. I don't know what they need this for, but just I'm
Yeah,
guessing
apparently they're the first sovereign state to partner with World Liberty Finance.
yeah.
I don't know why they're going to do that, but let's see.
Yeah, because nobody else is, right. Everybody else wants their own CBDC. They don't want to lose sovereignty over their currency. So that is what. ठीक है. 11.6. So ये CoinGecko का data है. Over 13.4 million tokens have died since 2021. 11.6 million cryptocurrencies in 2025 alone. So that is a big number. Yeah, जैसा हम बात कर
Meme
रहे हैं कि
coins.
no, just
Meme
like
coins.
cryptocurrency, any tokens.
हाँ, वही
Yeah, but
All
majority
memes.
इसमें 98% I would say would be meme tokens, bro. They
No, bro.
accumulate everything.
again, ये coin gecko का data है ना, so no.
हाँ, तो CoinGecko data
is-
निकाल रहा है, लेकिन
Yeah.
so when you're talking about cryptocurrencies, any token that is generated and traded, right, even on a DEX, gets on CoinGecko. So
Sorry, Gecko
the
terminal
majority
पे,
is
so-
meme token. Yeah,
Yeah.
meme token.
Got it. Okay, so ETF flows were heavily positive yesterday. BTC 754 million, ETH 130 million, XRP 13 million, and Solana 6 million. Okay, so silver yesterday, I'm sure कि तू तो crypto follow कर ही रहा होगा इसको, कि
Yep.
silver almost touched $90 and it overtook Nvidia and became like 5 trillion
Oh.
worth market cap.
Remember, like yesterday in the afternoon, we were talking to Sadhguru,
Yeah.
and he was saying, "Okay, it's too expensive," and I told him, "Yeah, that's what people said at $40."
Yeah. ठीक है. So US government has now approved sale of Nvidia's advanced AI chips to China, which was bound to happen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Monero made an all-time high. Narkundi,
Did you
this is
see
the first.
the?
This is the one time you've been absolutely right on the money. Oh my
इसको
God.
पिन कर
Oh,
दूंगा मैं यहाँ पे सारे चैनल्स पे.
Did you see the charts shared by Peter Brand on Monero?
yes. It would be crazy though. Like, in fact, this is why I'm getting into it. Yeah. But उससे पहले नरकुंडी ने बोला था कि I am
Yes, that is
bullish on
true.
Monero. Yeah. ठीक है. And PPI inflation data आया and it was higher than expectations. 2.7% का था, 3 आया. And this is now up to its highest level since July 2025. So obviously, the Fed should not cut rates. Like, I mean, this data is not where they will cut rates.
Yeah, I
But,
think they're going to keep it the same. They're not going to cut.
And even now with everything happening with Trump and Powell, like we discussed in the last episode, if anyone wants to see that, they can go back and see yesterday's episode. So everything happening with Trump and Powell, I'm guessing he's not gonna cut rates like up to दिल पे ले
तो
लिया
खुन्नस
उसने.
नहीं काटेगा.
Yeah.
खुन्नस नहीं काटेगा. तो बोलेगा निकल यहाँ से.
ये ले.
All right. ठीक है. Anything else that you guys wanna add?
No, I think just keep an eye on what's happening. Don't trade just blindly. There's a lot of things happening around. Keep an eye on everything and trade very carefully if you are trading.
Got it.
हाँ भाई प्लीज.
Narkundi?
इंफॉर्मेशन ब्लैकआउट है ईरान से, सो यू नो जो भी एक्स पे देख रहे हो, यू नो ये हो गया वो हो गया,
Did
यू
you-
नो लाइक
So Starlink is
वो भी
free
शिपमेंट
now.
पकड़ा गया उसका.
वो देखा ना,
अच्छा.
पकड़ लिया ना स्टारलिंक के पता नहीं कितने सैटेलाइट को.
Yeah,
they-
but
they
they-
captured and-
They've been trying to, but like obviously, so they've been jamming also, but there are some available also. So इसलिए
Now-
थोड़ा data आ रहा है.
Today, or I think last night, they said that anybody who has Starlink is going to be called out for treason.
Wow.
Well,
In
yeah,
Iran.
but people are already protesting, right? So they're already
Yeah.
in treason,
Yeah.
right? So उनको क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है? और yeah.
That's true.
ठीक है. चलो. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, leave some comments, and tell us how you what you want us to sort of tackle the topics in for the future. Narkundi, do you want to add anything after Monero? You've been right, so I'll give you the last word.
BTC जा रहा है.
BTC के बारे में क्या ख्याल है मरकुंडी?
ऐसे नहीं होगा, वो उसको दिल से निकलनी चाहिए. You can't
2030 तक वो ऊपर चले जाएगा.
क्या बोल रहे हैं?
2030 तक it'll go up. I'm bullish on it.
Alright, मतलब कि 2030 में दुनिया खत्म हो रही है. चलो.
बहुत मार्जिन है
Thank you so
बीच में, नो मूवमेंट.
Alright. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for joining.
चलो, take care, boys.
Bye.